can at least wave goodbye. Very rude. Alright, back on the Elude Trail. Let's go. I believe there was a split in the Elude Trail earlier in the game, so that's probably what we're going to end up going towards next. An awkward introduction. I can't wait to see this.
Oh, I guess I haven't properly introduced Elise yet.
I'm Elise Ludus. Hello.
Well, you look like you'll be a fine lady when you grow up.
Alvin, why do you have to be weird?
I'm Alvin. It's nice to meet you.
Well...
Alvin, your character, like, art box is too close to her character art box. You can't get them that close.
Don't talk to strangers, Elise. Strangers are bad.
Why is this stuffed animal talking?
Huh? Tipo always talks. Naturally.
Oh, so I'm the one who's reacting strangely?
Sure looks that way.
I'm arguing with the stuffed animal. How unusual.
Unusual, she says.
Coming from you, Milla?
Oh, man. Tipo is pretty good. There can be moments from... It's been a long time. I don't really remember. I remember there are some moments where Tipo can be a little annoying, but usually Tipo's pretty funny. Come here, you. No guarding, though. We don't guard around here. We don't do that here. My dudes, I love the swallow dance so much. Be gone.
My sword rings true.
Yo, level up on Milla. Let's go. A couple of sub-events you can do now that you have Elise. Some are missable. You might want to do that one at least. Yo, what sub-events do I have to do? Two events in Hamil after world map and Elise encounter. I assume that's what you're talking about. This one says it disappears when you get to Jiandu, so I probably need to do that one. Return to Hamil. And then Niakara. But the Niakara one isn't missable. Well, let's definitely go back to Hamil then and do that side quest at least. You know what? Fight me. I was gonna just ignore... These things are goblins? Someone get Goblin Slayer on the phone. It's one down. Milla, look, we gotta have a talk about you trying to cast arts when you're literally, like, within less than an arm's reach of the enemy.
My sword rings true.
Doesn't it always? Hamil is just right here, isn't it? I haven't gone that far. Yeah. Alright, let's do whatever this Hamil thing is.
I can't believe soldiers would come here.
I knew we should have never kept that strange girl here.
No child that age should be able to use spirit arts like that. It's not normal.
It doesn't matter. We couldn't refuse Chief Zhao's requests after he forgave our tribute debts during the famine.
That may be, but he's an outsider too. They're nothing but trouble.
Don't you remember when they stole our prized napples and porridges? And to add insult to injury, we found out they were growing them outside without our permission.
Our ancestors built this village from nothing, without help from anybody else. The only people we can trust are each other.
Exactly right.
Elise, you shouldn't listen to them.
Why? Those were their true feelings. But that lady used to add an egg in my porridge. And that man patched up the holes in the shed that we stayed in.
I think you could count those as their true feelings, too.
Agreed. If they didn't truly believe in helping others, it would be difficult for them to survive way out here.
Then why did they chase Elise out?
Sometimes you have to cut off outsiders to protect the people on the inside. Staying alive isn't always pretty.
It's a matter of priorities, I suppose.
Alright. I believe we're done with that. All we needed to do was see that scene. And then we have another side quest back in Neokara, but it says it's not missable, so we'll just do it the next time I decide to return to Neokara. Actually, you know what we should do? Apparently that napple I need to find is in Hamil. Let's find that napple, fast travel back to Neokara, accept that other quest, finish the napple quest, and then we'll continue on with the main story. I was hoping one of these would be 3 times. Alright, leave me alone. Where, oh where could this napple be? It's gotta be around here somewhere. That's bee stung. I don't think that kid wants bee stung. Especially, I don't think Milla want... Hello there, small creature. He wants... Whatever we give him, he wants to feed the Milla. I don't think Milla wants to eat bee stung. So, just a thought. We gotta find this friggin' napple. Dude, how hard is it to find a napple? I feel like I should just be able to walk up to one of the, like, 47 trees here. That dude's sitting on a roof. What a cool guy. I feel like I should just be able to walk up to one of these 47 trees and be like, yo, give me this friggin' nap. Do I have to get it from a person? Didn't see nothing, ain't saying nothing. Better for everyone that way, right? You know what? I can respect that. Yo, any of you nerds got a napple? Told you over and over not to get involved with that girl. I'm trying to talk to the kid. Alright, I gotta go around the table to talk to the small child. Listen, alright, well, you know, it was totally not worth me talking to that small child. I'm starting to think that napples don't actually exist in their figment of my imagination. Can't talk to outsiders, mayor's orders. Seems incredibly tyrannical, and you should overthrow the chief, but what do I know? Yo, you got a friggin' napple? You again, what do you want from us? I just want a napple. This is literally all I came here for. If you give me a single napple, I will be on my way. I'm just gonna, like, ransack your house. Don't mind me. Sounds like a society chaos would run. You're not entirely wrong. Napple? I was about to say, there's got to be something up here. A 10 gold. What an incredible not waste of my time, he said, despite it being an entire waste of his time. Yo, do napples actually exist, though? That's 5 gold. Is the napple in Hamil? Lone Wolf, are you sure about this? Look at those horses. Maybe it's in the basement, and now I can get into the basement. Hey, Elise, I did this whole thing about making you think that you were finally free from this abuse and what...
Barrels.
Hey, don't drink from those! They're full of strange juice that makes you dizzy.
This is a porridge! That's not an apple! Said key item, though. I think Lone Wolf said there's a quest for that later. Rhinography, welcome to stream. Got Tales of Zestiria for the Switch, but never played the others? Tales of Zestiria is on the Switch? Do you mean Tales of Vesperia? I didn't think I thought Vesperia was the only Tales game on the Switch. Maybe your stream will sell me on the other games? If you want to be sold on the other games, I'm assuming rather you played Zestiria or Vesperia, both of those, in my opinion, are low-quality Tales of games. I would highly, highly recommend, if you have a PlayStation 4, or you can play games on your PC, because I think it's also on PC, to play Tales of Berseria. Tales of Berseria, as of right now, is probably the best intro game for the Tales of series. You're right, it is Vesperia? Yeah, that's what I thought. Vesperia is not very good, in my opinion. A lot of other people love it a lot. I personally don't. I probably wouldn't necessarily call it a bad... No, I'd probably call it a bad game, but I know a lot of people hold that game dear to their hearts, so I don't like to say it out loud. But I would recommend trying, if you are able to, if you have a PlayStation 4 or a PC that can play games at a decent quality, I would highly recommend trying Tales of Berseria. It is a very, very good introduction to the series. Very fun, good characters, good story. I would highly recommend. And then if you like Berseria, that's when you should look into playing some of the other games like Tales of Xillia, Tales of Graces, Tales of the Abyss, Tales of Symphonia, etc., etc. This is really the worst time to be looking at my stream to see if you'd like this game, because I'm trying to find a collectible that I don't know where it is. All I was told is that it's in Hamil, and I cannot locate it. Words. How did I find the porridge, which I do not need until later in the game, but I cannot find the napple that I need right now? No, I don't want to rest here. All right, you know what? Kid that wants an apple, you had your chance. I'm out. Let's just continue moving on. Bow, bow. We'll worry about getting this napple later. I'm kind of convinced that the napple doesn't even exist. Wait a minute. There's a little spot on the minimap I can step up right here. Is it right here? No. It's worth a shot. One of these selfish nerds is hiding the napple from me, and I will make them pay. But whatever, let's just continue on. Give me this. Thank you. More jet black feathers. So many. Face me, coward. The goblins must die. Goblin Slayer would be proud. Dude, I love Swallow Dance. How many level ups have I gotten since the last time I looked at the Lilium Orbs?
The name's Alvin. Don't you forget it.
Alvin, how many times do I have to tell you, my dude? You have to tell... If you kill everything you're fighting, there's no way for them to remember your name. There's no point in saying that if we murder everything. You gotta leave someone alive to tell them that, my dude. Ow! That was very rude of you. Alright. There we go. I'm so close to another level up on Jude. I need it. It doesn't help that we're having to backtrack right now, so all of the enemies are low level. Alright, you want to guard then? Yeah, that's what you get for guarding. Also, I got launched into the air. I have no idea how, but it was pretty sick. You cannot guard against Alvin. It's not allowed. It's against the Geneva Convention, my dude. There we go.
Well, too short?
I know, isn't that great?
And unrestricted.
I guess so.
Poor Jude.
That wasn't too bad.
Milla does have, almost a head of height on him. It's very unfortunate. Alvin and Lee would be great friends. They're obsessed with having people memorize stuff. They would be. Yo. Axel, Saix, and, or Lee, Isa, whatever. Lee, Isa, and Alvin. Make it happen. I'm down. There we go.
Over already?
How much do I have on Lilium Orbs right now? Can we do some level up stuff? I mean, I know we can do at least some, but I want to do more than just 3. Yeah, I've only got 3 on you. Yeah, we'll get some more level ups and then mess around with the Lilium Orbs. I don't like to go into the Lilium Orb with literally every level up. Because, I'd rather be able to do a lot of stuff at once. That way I can plan out exactly what I want to get a little bit easier. I find it's easier to use, for me at least, it's easier to use the Lilium Orbs when you're like, oh, hey, I can do 8 nodes at once, so I can kind of look at a specific strategy of hey, I can get to this with this many. When I've only got 3 options, or 3 nodes worth, it's I can't really do a whole lot there, can you?
Over already?
I really want to get on to the next, main location, so that the enemies will give more experience. So many jet black feathers. Your boy needs more level ups. Nail. I also, once again, I really need to be using snap pivot more because it's like OP. When will these guys learn that they can't guard? As long as Alvin is on the field, guarding is pointless. It just can't be done. Just give up. All right, back at the Sea Haven. Yo, dude. Can you give me the Fenmont?
Excuse me, when is the next ship leaving for Fenmont?
I'm afraid the Rashigal government has blockaded the capital and its surrounding regions. That means all scheduled voyages to Fenmont have been cancelled. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Are any ships sailing?
Sorry, ma'am. But the route to Sapstrath Seahaven is still open. Would you like a ticket to Sapstrath Seahaven?
Yeah, dude, why not?
Very well. Please board the ship and await departure.
Who's paying for that? Do we have money now?
That's not something you see every day. You get your mail by carrier pigeon?
Yo, that pigeon was like, it was hustling. Did you see the speed at which its wings were flapping? That is one tough pigeon. Welcome to Stream Lost Legend.
Something like that. It's how I keep in touch with someone special from afar. I told her a beautiful woman has appeared in my life.
Hey, I didn't know you were married.
Do I look like the marrying type to you, Mr. Honor Student?
Huh? You mean you're not?
Who knows?
Oh, looks like we're about to depart.
Yeah.
Wow. I've never seen the sea before.
Impressive, huh?
Just what was that girl doing in the village?
Wasn't she being held captive?
Maybe it was the other way around. Maybe she was being protected. Elise?
Tipo, look! Well, hey! Check out that water! You'd die if you fell in.
Isn't that just amazing?
She's not a bad girl.
It doesn't seem that way.
I wonder if we'll find someone who'll take her in.
That's your responsibility. You'll have to find someone on your own.
Right. I guess she really is mad.
Isn't she always like that? To be honest, I thought for sure she was gonna shoot down your idea to bring the girl along.
Why?
She's just so single-minded. I bet she'd kick a puppy if it got in the way of her mission.
Come on. Milla isn't that cold-blooded.
I wonder. Speaking of her mission, I hear you two had a rough time at that lab in Fenmont.
Did Milla tell you about it?
She must have swiped something big from there, huh, kid? Some juicy national secret that got the army all riled up?
I don't know. You'd have to ask her.
Don't play coy, kid. I'll find out eventually. Why not just tell me now? It'll be our little secret.
I'm sorry. I really don't know.
Well, I guess she really doesn't trust us.
No, that's not true. Wait here. I'll go ask her.
No, no. If you really don't know about it, then forget I asked. I mean that. I'm not trying to give you a hard time.
But
I doubt she'll take kindly to me poking my nose in her business. So don't tell her I asked, okay?
all right, got it.
Yo, Alvin is up to something.
Hey, we better get our stuff.
You're right. Looks like we're almost there.
I wonder how tight Rashigal's security is right now.
Looks like everyone's getting along at least. Don't worry, everything will work out.
Or it won't, but we'll see.